Holy crap, Buck Store, friggin' tripods suck. Well, people, it's Tuesday, as you can tell from the thing. I didn't vlog for the past 2 days. On Sunday, I went to my parents' house. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm making thumbnails for the vlogs to come. But on Sunday, I went to my parents' house. We had our turkey dinner, which we didn't get to have on Thanksgiving. And I don't think it was anything from there. All I know is when I got home that night, I started getting really sick. It was about 9 o'clock at night. My stomach was just gurgling. Thought it was the turkey making me have to poop, because you know how turkey makes you kind of, you know, have to poop. But no, that wasn't the case. It wasn't that I had to poop. It was something else going on. There, that thumbnail's done. So we can close that off, close that off, close that off, and we're good. So, I dealt with that on Sunday night. Yesterday I was just feeling way too shitty to go into work, so... Well, the problem was I was sitting, like, Sunday night I wasn't too bad until about 4 in the morning when I was shooting out of both ends, which was not fun. So, basically dealt with that nonsense for a bit, and then yesterday... Like, I didn't sleep much Sunday night because I was too busy going to the bathroom. And then Monday morning, I woke up at around 9, had to go again. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll eat some food, I'll have some toast. Couldn't keep that down. I was right, just fuck. So, yeah, didn't go into work yesterday. Wasn't feeling it. It would have been bad anyway because they don't have a bathtub to puke in. So, all I got is a toilet. And when you're pooping out your bum, puking out your face, you kind of need the bathtub to aim at. Yeah, needless to say, I need to clean my tub big times now. Big times. But I'm feeling a fuck ton of a lot better today. I'm just not going to, not gonna friggin' bother with food for today because I don't trust it. Maybe I'll try something later on tonight when my stomach stops making this gurgly sound. Oh my goodness. There's one problem with doing vlogs in advance. You can never remember like what vlog you're at. So you're going up for the 31st. And then I got a vlog at work that failed to upload. I was uploading it over my laptop over the cable feed. 3 out of 4 made it up, but the 4th one didn't quite do it. And I got another vlog on this camera besides the one I'm filming right now. So that's pretty fucking awesome. About the swear-net yay or nay thing. This is what I'm talking about, okay? The last time they uploaded a video was on the Thursday last week. And here it is. It's swear-net, real fucking reality show. Episode 23, Sexton Hardcastle. You guys recognize that guy? It's friggin' Edge from WWE. Back in the day, he used to call himself Sexton Hardcastle because it was an awesome name. Well, that's what he thought. It's a pretty awesome name. But, yeah, he might be starring in the season 10 of Trailer Park Boys, maybe. Who knows? You know, they've already had a lot of celebrities on there. Fucking Rita McNeil, Tragically Hip, make a music a song about them called The Darkest One. If you haven't seen it, look it up on YouTube. It's a great music video with Trag. They've had Rush, you know, Alex Lifeson and all that. They've had other people on the show too, like, what's his name there? Skiddy Row, fucking Sebastian Bach. So, like, it's not their first time having celebrities on the show, so it'd be awesome. And they got a reality real show here on their swear-net with them with Snoop Dogg rolling blunts and getting right baked, so that's kind of cool. So like they got a lot of celebrity following, so they could easily get people in there. And if they got Edge in there, that'd be perfect, because you know Bubbles has his Green Bastard character. Green Bastard from Parts Unknown versus Edge in a freaking wrestling ring made out of old soiled mattresses, milk bag turnbuckles, and skipping rope for the ropes, you know, probably. But we'll see, we'll see. Bring it. So I've had my computer business, repair business open for about a week, and I already got a customer. Tomorrow I gotta go deal with that, so that's right on. See, I thought I was losing my job right away, but it's fucked. Like I said in the previous videos from the union meeting, looks like I could be there longer than 2 years, because once Bell buys it out, Bell might say, well, let's prolong that from 2 years to 5. We'll give them 5 years of labor probably. So, you know, when I joined up in 2002, we were gonna be sold. 2004, they stopped the sale. I was on contract work too, so from 2002 to 2004, every 6 months, or every 6 months minus a day, my boss would pull me down to the office, give me a review, and sign me off for another 6-month contract. Never got a raise, never nothing. It was $15 an hour is what I was getting paid. Back then that was awesome, because at Walmart I was making $7.10 an hour, and when I got on at Staples I was making $9 an hour, so I literally jumped up $6 an hour to $15 an hour. I was happier than a fucking pig in shit, let me tell you. So that was pretty awesome. And then from there I had to wait. Once I got off contract, then I got raised to the scale that everybody else had, which was pretty awesome too. But we were under the influence of being sold in 2002. Then they canceled it, and it went on until 2010 when there was talks about selling it, and then 2012 they announced it that they're selling the company. They don't want to deal with owning a Crown Corporation communications company, blah blah blah, and then finally they sell it, and then the company who buys it gets bought out. Like, what a friggin' rigmarole. That's unbelievable, right? Like, when does this happen? What's going on? Come on, you know? Something like that. Oh, dick. So on Thursday, I'm going to go and fix that computer, get paid, be nice, have some extra money to put away for GoPro Hero 4, and go from there. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm basically going to be taking the money that I make off the YouTube videos and taking the money that I make off of just doing odd jobs on computers here and there, putting it away to buy that GoPro Hero 4, because fucking I want that. This camera works fine and all, but I don't know. I want more quality, and this thing is a lackluster for quality. I see some videos from people rocking Canon cameras and rocking better cameras with proper 1080p resolution, and I get jealous, but it's alright. It's alright. This thing still works. You guys can still somewhat see me, and it does the job, and it hasn't blown up yet like the other one. Friggin' right on. Anyway, people, we gotta get going. It's a little earlier than normal. Normally we leave at 3:30. Today we're leaving at 3 because I need to go to the pet store and buy Oreo some more food. And the cat attacked my shoes again. She attacked one of each kind. Silly kitten. But before we go to the pet store, we're going to let Cookie Monster outside to go for a potty. You be quick, it's raining out. The mom and dad are going to take him on the weekend. They already went ahead and booked a haircut for him, so I don't need to call my friend to get his haircut. And they're going to take him Saturday and get him chopped. So that was a nice surprise. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. But I wish he wouldn't go on the driveway. Oreo, come on. Look at him. He gives me that look of, I'm so sorry. Freaking bad dog. And what are you doing, little scampers? Scampers. 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 Hello. Hi. Hi. What you doing? Alrighty, let's transform and roll out. We got some dog food to fetch, and we got a little bit of time to do it in. Let's go. Freaking 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and my car's already turning its headlights on. Love it. Holy shit, I could see through my windshield better when there was water on it. But, yeah, whatever. So I decided I'm going to buy the big bag of dog food for Oreo, like the big fucking 60-pounder. Just so that, or 60 bucks or whatever, I think it's 45 bucks for a ginormous bag. Because normally I buy him the 1 kilogram bag, but he goes through that in like 2 to 3 weeks, which kind of sucked. I want him to go through that in like a month, easily. So I figure if I get the really big bag, I got that airtight container, I can load it all in there, and then he'll have plenty of food on stock. Scamper's hopper just got reloaded, and she's got plenty of food in it, so we don't need to get her any more food. Just grab Oreo some Om-Noms from the pet store, and then he'll be good to go. Friggin' rights. So a lot of my vapors out there probably caught the news that fucking Nova Scotia, I think it was, Nova Scotia or New Brunswick, one of those two places, wants to ban the use of flavoring in e-juice because they believe it attracts youngins to get into vaping. Unfortunately, the only way to ban flavoring is to not make e-juice. Like, I'm sorry, but propylene glycol, if you try just vaping, if you do DIY yourself and you take propylene glycol and you fire it into a thing and you hit it, you'll vape it. It'll throw vapor. That's all it does. When you get it to a certain temperature, she vaporizes, right? And it has a flavor. It's a very bitter, dry flavor, but it has a flavor. Then if you go ahead and just say, fuck propylene glycol, let's go for Big Cloud's vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is very, very sweet to the tongue. And that's why, like, when I mix juice, if a juice calls for sweetener, I don't bother. I try it without first. Because some of them will call for, like, oh, well, 50% propylene glycol, 50% vegetable glycerin, and then like a milliliter of sweetener. And I'll be like, well, fuck, if I'm going 100% vegetable glycerin, she's going to be pretty sweet. Let's try her without adding the sweetener, and then if it's, you know, not sweet enough, we'll put a couple drops into it and see what happens, and keep going until we get that perfection. But vegetable glycerin straight up just tastes like vaping sugar. Like, it's really, really sweet. So it doesn't really matter if you don't add, like, ice cream flavor, or root beer flavor, or strawberries, or raspberry. It doesn't fucking matter because the vape is always going to have a flavor, just like a cigarette. Cigarettes have a flavor. Sure, it's the flavor of garbage and disgust, but it's fucking flavor. So it doesn't make sense how they can go ahead and do this. It's like, okay, well, if you want to ban everything bad for you with flavor, then you gotta ban cola, you gotta ban fucking chocolate bars, you gotta ban McDonald's, you want to protect the kids, so you gotta get them off the fucking McDonald's and all the fast foods and stuff. But no, oh my goodness, that was an awesome thing to catch on camera. Oh, I apologize for your luck. Fuck, I hope you guys saw that. That dump truck just totally fucking hosed. Look at this ass. He's doing it on purpose. He's doing it on purpose. The whole time he's doing it on purpose. What a cunt. I can't fucking believe. 4616XP, and that looks like a garbage truck. I could be wrong. It could just be a dump truck, but all I know is 4616XP is the license plate on that cocksucker. And this guy is a fucking dick. It's already raining out. The kids are trying to stay as dry as possible. You don't need to veer into puddles and splash them. Like, are you trying to make more sick people in North Bay? They don't need your help. Fuck, I thought that was a cop behind me. I was going to get out of the car and be like, can you pull this fucker over for saturating a bunch of kids? I got it on video. He's literally veering in and hitting the puddles. But no, it's just a guy with a roof rack. Fuck. Fuck. How's my go? Prick. What's this arsehole doing? He's turning. You're an arsehole, you drive a Focus. I love it when people don't use their blinkers. You know, like they're coming through, but they just magically veer off and turn somewhere else, and you think they're gonna pull right through, but no, no. No, no. I love the looks I get from all the vapor coming out of my car. People are like, WTF, is that shit on fire? And it's like, yeah, it's on fire. It's a GM product. That's what they do. They fucking burn up. But anyway, people, I'll lock her down, and we're going to head her into the pet store and get the dog some food. Then I might go take a quick little romp around Staples for a second. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace out. Alrighty, guys, we got the dog's food. They don't sell it in the big bags. All they sell in the big bag is puppy, large breed, which makes sense, and Weight Watchers. Oreo doesn't need to lose weight, he needs to gain a couple pounds. He's not a large breed, even though he likes to pretend to be, and he ain't a puppy anymore, even though I call him a puppy. So I got him a small bag of the adult food, and I talked to the lady, and they're going to try and get some large bags in there shortly, so that's awesome. And I went to Staples, and they had these things on sale. What's this? This is a Chromecast. Basically, it's like Apple TV, but not really. The way this works is apparently you plug it into your television, and you can send videos from your phone to your TV, and so on and so forth. So I thought that was kind of cool, and they had it on sale for $29.97, so I figured I'd scoop one up and give her a go, and it was the last one on the shelf, so I really wanted it. And I've been wanting one of these for a while, but it took forever for them to come to Canada for some fucked up reason. But it's here now, I got it, so let's skedaddle and go to work. Who knows, maybe we'll get more dump trucks fucking just wrecking people's days. Stupid dump truck. So yeah, about the car and that grinding you're hearing. When I had the oil change done, I can't remember if I told you guys about this or if I told just Rex, my buddy Chuck. Oh, we'll let this guy go. But when I had the oil changed on the car, my buddy was down in the pit and he was doing all the greasing and all that shit, well, to what little he could. And I asked him to take a peek around down there, and I was like, take a look at my connecting rods, take a look at my tie rods, take a look at my friggin' my CV joints. Like, are the boots torn? He goes, no, the boots are fine. I'm like, well, when I turn the wheel, it makes a crunchy sound. And he goes, okay. He goes, well, I'll tell you what, let's get done here, and then we'll take a look at it. So we went out into the parking lot. Or no, he did it right then. He just got done, because you can't, well, you can turn the wheel when the car's off, but let me tell you, it's not exactly the easiest feat. So, fired up the car, you know, I want to see what was into it, and he goes, okay, well, just turn the tire and let me hear it. So I turned the tire and he heard it, and he goes, okay, turn it again, turn it again, turn it, he goes, it's your strut, dude, your struts are shot. And it's like, yeah, okay, well, that's good to know that it's just the struts that are shot, again. He's like, the bearings look like they have no grease into them, and your towers are, he goes, your towers are pretty noisy too, so, not the tower, like the, sorry, he goes, the strut is pretty noisy too. He goes, the spring looks okay, but the strut's noisy and the bearings are shot. He's like, did you serve it? He goes, when you had your struts done, did you know if they greased the bearings? And I said, dude, it was a quick strut, just out of the box into the car, pre-greased. And he goes, they weren't Monroe, were they? And I'm like, no, they were worse. They were like from CarQuest, and they're the cheap ones. I ordered Moog, and they didn't get them. And he's like, yeah, good luck finding Moog in town. It's $1.50 to get. You got to order off the internet. And of course, what does he give me? The website for rockauto.com, based out, I think, California. So I was like, fuck, you know what? I'm just going to drive the car like this for the winter. Next year I'll put a set of Moog Rock Auto parts into it. I might even buy some, I'm going to buy the Moog bearings for the car that are greasable. I'm going to buy the Moog ball joints, all that shit. And then I'll pay some guy to chuck it in the car, and then I'll have a front end good for 10 years. Well, theoretically lifetime, because Moog is a lifetime warranty, right? Problem is you got to take the part off, mail it back to them, wait for the new part to come in, bolt it back on. So if you only have one car, that kind of sucks. So Moog is kind of, you know, kicking arse on that front with that, because it basically forces you to go buy more parts, because you can't be without your car for the duration of sending the part in and back, or however the hell Moog does it. But normally if there's grease fittings, every time you do your oil change, just get a grease gun on it, repack it with grease, right? And then theoretically, if it's packed with grease and it's free flowing and there's no reason for it to jam up, then it shouldn't cause any problems. It shouldn't. Yeah, I figure I own the car. Yeah, she's a pig on gas, but hopefully Rex's mechanic is brave enough to actually do all 6 plugs and not just the 3 in the front, because that'd be super. That'd be fucking super duper. Get all 3 plugs in the back and front done properly, and brand new wires, and maybe the car will run a little bit better than 10 liters on fuel. But like I said, I looked them up online, and these cars get shitty fuel mileage in the city, so it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's because of the way the transmission's geared and everything, it's meant for the highway. Because apparently the G6 V6, not the GT or the SE, the G6 V6 has a different transmission into it. It's got a little bit taller gears, not meant for like ripping off the line and giving her. It's meant for just a nice cruise through the city, so it keeps the RPMs low, where this transmission here wants to keep the RPMs high, so that when you get on it, you go, like, you rip off. Holy fuck, is it ever vapey in here? It's like a hot box the car. But yeah. So I'll have to hook that Chromecast up to the TV downstairs tonight, even though I got the Acer PC there. Actually, if it has more HDMI ports, I might put it into the come on, brain, you gonna work for me? No, you don't want to work for me? Okay, well, that's the way she goes. I'm gonna put it into the Sony upstairs. And then when I'm playing on my computer and whatnot, I can still watch movies off the Sony. Just use the Chromecast maybe, I don't know. It's 30 bucks. I've been wanting one for a while. Figured I'd scoop it up. Very good. It's also great if I go on a trip or something and I'm sitting in a hotel room. I can at least hook my Chromecast up to the TV, get it on the Wi-Fi. What the fuck is this truck crawling through a hole for? He's a truck. Oh, I can't wait to not have to jaunt for position at work. I'm trying to find a place to put my car. What pisses me off is that lot, not this one here, but the one right in front of it. There's signs that say no parking unless you work after 4:45. And customer service, who's off, like here, this sign right in front of me. It's like, for anyone, for any of the evening staff, that's what it's for. Because normally these spots that are reserved for after 4:45 or 3:45 or whatever the frick it says, 3:45 p.m. That's supposed to be for the night shift, so we can park close to the building for safety reasons. However, you know, this truck right here, this truck right here, that car right there, they're parked in reserved spots with 0 fucks given. So like 90% of the time, the night staff has to park in the back 40, where, you know, you're walking out there and some crazy hobo on Main Street could come by and just fucking shank you and end it all. So, and it's never enforced. Nobody enforces it. Nobody gives a shit. So it is what it is. But whatever. We're parked. We're good to go. Now we just got to get into the office and get through this shift. Son of a bitch. I'm not even going to eat tonight. I'm not even hungry. My stomach is still gurgling like a son of a bitch. I'm afraid to eat. But anyway, people, that's my show for today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, click the like button. Questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.